Man, what going on, man? realraptv coming at y'all with a video for the day. For this video, man, we got that boy Boosie on the roster. You feel me? Sunday, man, you know, it's a rainy day in Atlanta, you feel me? Ain't got nothing else to do, man, so might as well, you know what I'm saying, give y'all guys, you know, some real rap, no cap, on a very serious topic, you feel me? Very serious conversation, you feel me? And of all these narratives floating around, you feel me, man, people need some real rap, man. Like, people need me, real talk. So let's do it. So, man, we got that boy Boosie on the roster, right? And you know what I'm saying, Boosie once again is in headlines. You feel me? So, you know, Boosie, he's in the headlines for basically, you know, he basically suing some people who, you know, he say robbed him of $600K. Boosie saying, you know, he paid $600K to some people associated with the president. And what he was basically trying to do is basically get a pardon. Now I want to say this, man, like with this information Boosie released, you feel me, he opened my eyes to a lot of things, right? Because first of all, nigga, I didn't know you can pay to get out of jail. You feel me? I didn't know you can pay to get out of jail. So you telling me a pardon is $600K? So you can pay $600K to get out of jail. Man, is this what all these people been doing? Is that what Kodak did to get his pardon? Pay $600K? So all these people that been getting pardoned, they been dropping a bag. Like, bro, like, how deep do the rabbit hole go, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? It seems like the older you get, you feel, I ain't gonna lie, man, like, it been a whole lot of information being leaked lately. You feel me? And you know, that it just had me wondering, like, you know, how corrupt is the system? You feel me? Because, man, when you be thinking about all these different positions and politics and all that, man, you think, you know what I'm saying, these are the good guys. Then, you know, some information released, and, you know, everybody the same, man. Everybody crooked. Everybody dirty. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, this stuff just had me wondering. You know what I'm saying? But just back to the Boosie situation. So, Boosie paid some politicians $600K to get a pardon. And basically, them folk did the dash on Boosie. Them folk ran off on Boosie. And Boosie saying, hey, y'all can't run off with my $600K like that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I go. This ain't the street. I'm finna sue y'all. But the street saying, Boosie, you a gangster. You a street nigga. You can't go to the people at all. That's snitching, Boosie. You a rat. You feel me? That's what the street saying. The street saying Boosie is a snitch, a rat, for basically playing the people on these people, trying to sue them for running off on him, right? So, I gotta give my opinion. I gotta give my opinion on this situation, right? I gotta give my opinion on this situation. Will I say Boosie a rat? No, I wouldn't say Boosie a rat. I don't know though. Like this right here, like really a tricky situation, right? It's really a tricky situation because all of this stuff is some dirt being done up under the table because you don't supposed to be paying for no party, period. You feel me? Like I'm pretty sure those people who Boosie paid to get that pardon, I'm pretty sure they finna be in some type of trouble, you know, especially if they still in the same position they was at once this, you know what I'm saying, this deal transpired. They still in that same position, I'm pretty sure, you know, they finna catch some type of flop, you know, for even trying to do that up on the table. So, when I say Boosie a snitch, you know what, Boosie, I'm gonna give you a benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying, Boosie just, you know, Boosie just, he just doing business. A bad business deal went down, you feel me? People didn't do what they supposed to do. He just trying to get his money back. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But the streets are saying Boosie is a snitch for doing this. So, hey, if you want to say Boosie a rat, man, you got to look at what Boosie proclaimed to be. You feel me? Boosie proclaimed to be a street nigga. You feel me? Boosie proclaimed to be a street nigga. And the streets say you can't go to the people for nothing. If you get shot, you can't go to the people. Yo, people get shot. You can't go to the people. You feel me? You can't go to the people for nothing, nigga. That's what the streets say. And you, if you claiming you a street nigga, and you go to the people for anything, nigga, you a rat. So, Boosie claimed to be a street nigga, so I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The streets holding court right now. You feel me? So, that's just what it is. But, you know, I want to throw this in here. You know, I got to share my opinion on this situation, this whole ratting, because you know this really for the YNs out there and the young people who gonna see this video, because the age that I'm at now, I know the rules that been put into place in the streets is the rules that don't really benefit the player. What I mean by that, I'm saying like a whole lot of OGs, you know what I'm saying? They hold the YNs in the streets to certain rules that don't apply to them. For example, if an OG give you a pack, right? If the OG got you out on the block, right? Getting off his work, you feel me? OG got you on the block, getting off on selling his work, right? Of course, they gonna install don't snitch, because they don't want you to get caught and go tell the people who you working for. You feel me? That's gonna be bad for the OG. You know what I'm saying? You get caught, you tell the people who you working for, now the people coming to get OG. The OG, don't want that. They want you to go out here, sell this work for them, get caught, and you go do the time. While they keep, you know, getting YNs in and out the block, in and out the block. That's what the OG want, right? So that whole no telling rule that been implicated in the streets is basically something that the OGs came up with just to keep them out of jail. They don't really care about the young niggas who out there serving the pack going to jail. They want you to go to jail. You feel me? That's the whole point of it. You go to jail, you don't snitch, right? And they continue to make money and just continue to put somebody else on the block and continue to make money. That's where the whole no snitching thing came from. That's why the OGs are so hard on you young niggas not snitching. They even so hard on it to the point where they'll say you snitching when you not even snitching. Let me tell you what I mean by that. This is just my opinion, because I'm a person that's not a street person, and I'm looking at this thing with common sense, right? So, this topic been coming up lately, right? And some YNs, they go down there, some interrogation video have been released, and the YNs proclaim that what they were doing is not snitching. Going in the interrogation room and talking to the police is not snitching. But the OGs, they don't want you to go in the room and say nothing. They say if you even go in the room and say anything, that's snitching. I gotta give my opinion on that, right? And I'm gonna agree with the YNs, right? I'm gonna agree with the YNs. To me, talking and snitching is two different things, right? If you feel like you can go in that interrogation room, you feel me, and talk to the police and finesse the police out you a ride to jail, man, do that, man. If you can do that, do that. You feel me? Because the real OG, man, don't want to see none of the YNs in jail. So if you think you can go down there, if they get you jammed up and you got enough, up top where you can, spit them words out, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself out of that jam without going to jail, without telling too much, to the point where you're going to jeopardize the organization, man, do that. You feel me? Because I don't see a whole lot of situations, and I feel like a whole lot of people been labeled rats, and they not rats. You feel me? For example, Lil Woody. Lil Woody is not a rat to me. You feel me? Like, Lil Woody basically did something that ain't never been done in, you know what I'm saying, in time. Like, this ain't never been done what Lil Woody did. Like, Lil Woody really finessed the goddamn police. He really finessed them folks, right? Even in an interrogation room, right? If you watch the video, Woody was never telling them things that have happened. Woody was always telling them. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, Woody, he basically, was finessing the police to make them think he was working with them. But at the end of the day, man, he just trying to stay out of jail. You feel me? And it worked. And at the end of the ordeal, this nigga went to court and finessed the whole goddamn courtroom. This nigga went to court, finessed the whole courtroom, and everybody came home. Majority of everybody came home. Like, Woody could have down there put everybody in jail. At least everybody that important. All them guys home thanks to Woody. So, for them to call that man a rat is crazy. That's crazy work. So yeah, man, I feel like talking and snitching is two different things. You feel me? The OGs who don't mean you no good, they gonna tell you, hey, you don't supposed to be talking. Hey, that's snitching. But a real nigga, a real man, I'm gonna tell you, listen, homie. If you feel like you can go down there and talk to them people without actually ratting is getting on the stand, bro. Ratting is actually being involved in a crime and telling the police everything that happened and who did it. That's ratting. Nigga, you can go down there and talk to them people without telling them that, and they gonna let you out of jail. Listen, man, do that shit. Do that. That come from an OG that really care about y'all young niggas. Straight up. But that's all I got for this video. And y'all tap in, tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, leave your comment. I'll see y'all guys in this video. Yo.